Hello people, I hope you're all well. I genuinely do actually. I am so excited, as you can probably tell by the title of this little ditty. I have a new tent. I haven't even taken it out of the bag. So I don't know why it's called an unboxing, but it might have a box inside the bag, who knows. We're going to go and pitch it, because I'll be camping it in the next few days, and it's not the done thing to take a new tent you've never pitched. You don't know if all the parts are there. So we're going to pitch it, and then in a few days again I'll use it for a camp. It's been raining this morning. The sun is out now. Oh, there's the tree. Let me just show you something. This tree here is an old friend, and those of you from who've been watching the channel for quite a while might recognise it. I believed I saved this tree. Hang on, let me get from a different angle, because I don't want to be looking into the sun. Now, if you look up, you can see green canopy, healthy. If you look further down, dead branches, dead branches, dead branches, dead branches. But at the top, it's healthy. That'll be because this was a vine that was strangling and stealing the nutrients from the tree, killing it slowly. Some parasitical. No, I killed this. It's falling off the tree little by little, unchoking the tree. Yeah, I did that. Yes, I am a little bit proud. Okay. So here looks good. I'm just going to clear a bit of a space, and then we'll have a look at the new tent. Speak to you soon. So we've cleared somewhat of a space, and we're about all ready to go. Start tearing the bag open. Oh, I'm so excited. Those of you in the camping industry or in the camping community, you will understand the anticipation of your new tent. You know how it's going to smell, and how it should feel, and yeah, it's like an alcoholic opening his new bottle of whiskey or something. So, right, what should we do? Well, I suppose we'll sit down and start opening the packet, and I'll start telling you about the tent. So I'll speak to you in a second. Here it is. Still, as I said earlier, still in the package. It's by a company called Fjern, and it's the Storm Gutter 1.5. Now that's important, because it's not for it's not a tiny little one-person tent, but it's not a two-person tent. It's a 1.5 pick up a penguin. No. I'll have to go see my dentist, get his teeth fixed. So yep, it's a 1.5 person tent, which is a fair representation, I'd say. Now it's all over Facebook at the moment. Facebook probably is, but it's all over YouTube. Wow, everything's wrong today. So it's all over YouTube at the moment. Everybody seems to have one. That's not why I got mine. Don't jump on the bandwagons. I have a tent because I want it, not because other people have it. Went to buy this tent last year, but it had a few niggles, and it came to light that the company had taken these niggles on board and was the version 2 was going to have ironed out all these little niggles, and this is the version 2. But yeah, it meant waiting another year. And I have a pretty strict, I have quite strict rules when it comes to tent, because I have a tent addiction. I try and sell a tent before I buy a new tent. So there's been a delay of me getting this, and then there was a delay in the post. But it's here now, and we're all happy. So let's rip this. Let's rip it open. I should have brought a knife. Well, there's no box in there, so we won't be unboxing. So another bag to get through. We have the tent. Oh, just the feel of it. This is the company, Fjern. Now, I like the sack it comes in. I hate those ones where you just have to stuff it in from the end. This, as you can see, has a carry handle. It cinches down. It straps down as well. So they've been very, very secure. Those of you that put the tents in on the outside of your rucksack, this is one of those slidey ones that'll fall out, so you'd have to be very careful with that. Shall we have a look what you get inside it? Let's undo the straps. Well, guy lines are all tied up, that's good to see. Instructions on the inside of the bag. Nice small package for the holes. Pegs. They're a bit short. I do understand the companies make their pegs short. It saves on weight, and that is one of the claims about. Well, they're nice enough. Too small for my liking. I'll just show you the pegs I use in comparison. So bit of a difference there. I shan't be using them, but they probably weigh as much as that. Now, I've heard that on the website, Fjern, the company who made it, have claimed that it has been tested in winds up to 85 miles an hour. 85 miles an hour. A 60 mile an hour wind can push a human over. A 50 mile an hour can push a weak human over. It's 85 miles an hour winds. That is a claim to make. But it is a semi-immediate. It's immediate. The crows pass over. Yeah, jeez. I am so struggling, and no, I have not had any substances today. Not a drink has passed my lips or anything. Yeah, so it's semi-diogesic. Is that the right word? I've got myself all in a lather now. Anyway, the way the poles are structured makes it a very strong tent. So we've got these aluminium poles. One, two, three. Let's get them put together. Remember, with poles, we make sure they're all inserted. We'll check them all one by hand. We don't rely on them just snapping together. That's how you damage the poles, and then you have to send off to the company. And a lot of companies, I don't know about this one, a lot of companies sell you the set of poles. So there's two longer ones and a slightly smaller one. The longer ones just slot, no struggle, slot straight in. And you see the way they're rounded off. There's no dodgy little socket for you to slip it into. There's these wonderful seams. Look at that, straight in. Straight in. Held up. There you go. See how they crossed over already? So now we go for the third pole, the shorter pole. Crosses over. Now you see how that is? We've now got 1, 2, 3. We've got 3 points where the poles will be crossing. What we do now is we go around, we build it up by just simply putting these on. Look at the colour. Lovely colour. See the little clips. And if you look here, these 2 clips are holding that in place. The same over there. It honestly couldn't be any simpler. We've got a huge ventilation shaft there, and we've got one on the other side, and they're situated there because what you do with this, you put the back into the wind, because it's as you can see, it's skinnier at the front. You might think, oh well, you obviously want to put the front into the wind because it's skinnier, but no, you do put the back into the wind for 2 reasons. One, at the back it's stronger, and this is stronger. I haven't put any of the guy ropes out, as you can see, they're still there, and you can see that they're double connected, and you will wrap them around the poles, and obviously, you know, you'll peg it out here somewhere, and that is on every pole. So every pole will have additional stabilization. The other reason why you put the back into the wind is the door. If you put the front into the wind, when you open the door, all the wind is going to go inside, inflate it like a balloon, and probably at minimum do some damage, at the worst blow it away, take it off the mountain. But did you notice that with the door? Let me do that again. One of the beautiful things about this tent is the door. As you open it, See, it's bringing the door with it, and that's a beautiful zip. I've not usually zips. You get worried, and see how it's brought the door with it. And when you do roll it up, let me just put you down for a second. So when you do roll your door up, you get those annoying doors that this has one clip to keep the bottom out of your way. It has another clip to keep the top out of the way. Only yet I was able to do that single-handed. None of your tampering with buckles and studs and things and studs, giggity. No messing around. Well, one thing that it does have that other tents don't is this. What's that, you're asking? It's just a simple little, another simple little thing that makes this tent stand out. Bear with me. Don't look at my bum or my behind or my ass or whatever you see that? A little shelf unit. Just a little waterproof shelf to put your kit in and keep it off the wet floor, keep it organised. Here we have what a lot of people are calling a washing line, which is outside the tent or outside the inner of the tent. So if you do have things damp, wet socks, gloves, then their moisture will settle on the inside of the fly sheet instead of on the inside of the inner, which you don't want wetness, moistness on your inner. Now we can tie this up, but also there's a little stash pocket, so when you're busy or you don't have the finger dexterity or whatever, let's have a look inside. Look at the space. I know it's so somebody who claimed to be 6'2" and still had plenty of room in there. It's got two big buckets on the back where those air ventilations. You've got two mesh filters to let the air in, to keep any condensation to a minimum. Oh. I've been so looking forward to getting this tent. I'm so happy with it. I want to go camping tonight, but I can't. I'm busy. Okay, so there's my first impressions of it. I did know a lot about it before I brought it out, but that's because, you know, I've been researching this tent for over a year now, and I've waited patiently and bided my time until we got to the point where I was able to buy one. Would I change anything about it? Yeah. The orange guy ropes and poles I don't really do stealth camping per se, but you know, I do go to places where you can't really stand out, and they're like a beacon, aren't they? A lovely stealthy coloured tent, and gold coloured poles and guy ropes. Yeah, so I would change that, but that's about it. I've seen somebody with the original one last year who complained where the door is that they had to sit up to reach outside. Wow. You have to sit up to reach outside. Turn round, put your head down this end. Some people will be so pernickety. It's such a wonderful tent that they have to go out of their way to find problems. Mind you, this chap last year, he did bring up some points, like it has a tie-out point down there, it has a tie-out point down there, it has a tie-out point down there, and here. Look at the size of that panel. Last year, those tie-out points didn't exist. So yeah, there were problems last year, and these guy ropes, they were only a single guy rope, and I think it was from down here. And now they've doubled. Oh no, don't do that. Now they've doubled them up. Adds a little bit of weight, but makes it a better tent. What's 4 little bits of guy rope? No, sorry, 2, 4. What's 6 little pieces of guy rope? We're talking grams, surely. Well, that's the Fjern Stormgrotta 1.5. A beautiful tent. A strong tent, a well thought out tent, and it's one. I'll have to put it on the. I'll put it on the screen because I know it's only like 1.5. No, 1.6 kilos. It's not very heavy at all. It's very light. It's a lightweight tent. That's it. We're not going to drag on because I'm saying all these things and I haven't used it yet. Could be totally trash. But I know it's not. Like I say, I've put enough research into it. So now I'm going to make a coffee. We'll take it down. And we'll crack on with the rest of my day. I'll speak to you in a moment. Here we go. Yes. Yes. Am I going to burn my lips? Not too bad actually. relax for 5 or 10 minutes while I drink my coffee, and we'll speak some more as we take the tent down. Speak to you soon. Well, I have to say, I do not normally get to see deer, especially muntjac, little muntjac like that, at this time of the day. Dawn, dusk, maybe. If you stumbled upon one at this time of the day and scared it out of its hiding place, yes. But it's not that late. It's not nowhere near dawn or obviously or dusk. It's not long gone lunch. Well, that was a sight to behold. I feel honoured, if you like. I think I got bit by a muzzy because I couldn't move or anything while that was happening. But I'm a happy man. A new tent, hot coffee, and some amazing wildlife footage and sight. Wasn't that great? I couldn't tell if it was male or female. Wow. Okay, I'll speak to you soon. Well, so we took the tent down, packed the chair up, finished my coffee. The tent went down so easy. I didn't video it. It's taking a tent down. There's nothing exciting about that. Little niggle. It's so shiny, getting it back in its bag. It kept slipping and sliding. That's it. Nothing else. Everything else was fantastic. It went down in seconds. I am so happy with my new tent. I am so happy that we got to see that muntjac deer. That's a rarity. I burnt myself while I was making my coffee. I got my first mosquito bite of the year, or of the season, shall we say. I might have got bit. Yeah, no, it's of the year. But the muntjac more than made up for it. What a day. What a day. Oh, little squirrel. You can't see it on the camera. Well, please put down in the comments what you think what your thoughts are of the new tent, of the coffee, of the Monk Jack. Any info? Yeah. See? Since I noticed him, he's doing that statue thing. Oh, there he goes, off in the other direction. Yeah, so write down in the comments what you think, and subscribe if you want. Please like. It's got to be worth a like. That deer alone has to be worth a like. What about even giving me a hype? I don't get many of them. In fact, I don't think I've only had any. So if you're going to be the first person to give me a hype, break my cherry. Giggity. Anyway, whatever you do, please take care out there. It can be a rough old world. And I'll speak to you next time.